clothes off the floor and drinking tea. But she don't love me, that's news to me.
Hello everyone and welcome back to AM Hooked. I'm Anastasia, and I'd like to give a special shout out to any new subscribers and new watchers. Keep doing what you're doing. If you've joined me from Instagram for this promised series on my crosses and beads beanie, then welcome. So first of all, I'm going to show you guys how to do all the stitches I'm going to be using for the hat, and then I'll show you, you know, the rounds of the hat and everything. Without further ado, let's go on to our first stitch, which is going to be used for the brim. It's going to be a slip stitch brim. I'm pretty decided on that. If I decide not to do that, I will upload another version of the brim, but I'm like 99.9% sure I'm going to do a slip stitch brim. And it's using Rebound, if I could get the camera to focus. Rebound by Lion Brand Yarns, and in the colorway Pogo Stick, which is number 505. This is a weight 4 yarn. It's 100% nylon, which is why it's called Rebound. It's very bouncy, if you can't tell. And you get 175 yards in this little ball that you wouldn't believe has 175 yards in it, but it definitely does. So let's go on to the slip stitch brim. You chain up however many you want. I'm doing an extra long brim for you guys, but it's not going to be that long. And then chain one extra one and insert into the second chain, and then yarn over, pull through that. Now you have 2 loops on your hook, and then just pull right through that, and that's a slip stitch. And then you're going to do that all the way up your chain, inserting and slip stitching. And then you get something that looks a bit like this as you're going, and I'm going to continue to do this to show you the finished 2 rows and how to start the next row. Excuse the sniffing, I am a little bit under the weather. Nothing severe, just little allergies. So at the end of every row, you're going to chain 1. I'm almost at the end here. Going slow so that you can hopefully see what I'm doing if I stay in frame. And the last one. Slip stitch this. Chain 1. Turn your work. And now, let me show you what you have. You have a little slip stitch brim beginning. And then you just chain 1 and continue going into the next, the top of this chain here. Continue this, and you'd have another row, and that is a slip stitch brim. So now I'm going to show you the single crochet cross stitch. I'm going to be using Lion Brand's Touch of Luxe line in Touch of Cashmere in the colorway Bayberry. And that is number 172. This yarn really does, you can tell it has cashmere in it. It has 10% cashmere, 90% acrylic. It is a weight 4 yarn, and in this ball you get 219 yards. So the thing about a single crochet cross stitch is it's not that much different than a regular single crochet. The big difference is with a single crochet, you yarn over and pull through. Right? Now I'm going to show you the cross stitch. You yarn under and then pull through. And that creates this crossing kind of texture. Again, you insert yarn under and then pull through. And I've heard a lot of people say that you can only do this in the round. Since I am doing a hat, I am going to be doing it in the round, but I think it works fine in rows as well. And that is the single crochet cross stitch. Again, you insert yarn under and then pull through like normal. Okay, so now I'm going to show you the bead stitch with the Lion Brand Pound of Love in the colorway Succulent. The bead stitch is worked over 2 stitches. So you want to make a double crochet in the stitch that you're using, and then you want to yarn over and go around that post. Now and yarn over again, pull up a loop. You've got 3 stitches. Then yarn over, pull up a loop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the hook. Do it one more time. Now you have 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on your hook. Then pull through all 7, and it might need a little help there because it's a lot on a hook. And it's all around those posts, so don't get discouraged. Even I have some issues pulling through all of them. If you can't get through all in one shot, go ahead and get through all of them there. And there is your bead stitch. I love this stitch. It's such a cool stitch. So then you would skip your next stitch, which is there, and then we're gonna do it again. Make your double crochet. And then try and pull through all of them. And there's another bead stitch. And then you continue as follows. I use this stitch as more of an accent stitch because it is a yarn under. Thank you for tuning in to the stitch tutorial, and keep up with the hat as I go on.